Hi everyone, this tutorial is going to demonstrate how to create physical camera, and then I will also integrate the lighting sunlight system into the scene that we have created earlier on, which is the mountain scene, and then we will try to have some renderings. First of all, all we need to do is to create a physical camera, which is pretty easy. First, we go to the perspective view. We select the view here, and then we try to create the view from the viewport. So we select views, and then we choose create camera from view, and then this perspective view will turn into a camera. Afterwards, we can try to drag the view and the camera here to the intended locations for the views, and then you can also use this one to see a different view of the scene. After that is done, we can try to create a sunlight system for the renderings. We go to the create panel, systems, we choose the daylight system, standard daylight system here, and then we try to put the compass onto the ground level, which is a compass for the direction of north and east and west and south, and then we try to push the sunlight upwards on above our scene. Afterwards, we can go to the multiplier panel, and then we can change the sunlight from standard to Mr. Sun, and then the skylight to Mr. Sky. Afterwards, maybe you can also choose the location from the get location. We can choose the Australia, and then Melbourne here. After that is done, we can go back to the daylight parameter. You can see here the multiplier is the brightness of the sun, and basically the daylight system is done. And then all we can do is we can press number 8, and then we can go to the environment. We go to the environment and effect. We can choose different kind of exposure to the control. Before that, we can press number 10, and then we come to the rendering setup. We can choose a preset. We can now use mental ray daylight environment to replace the original one, so it will become a more realistic rendering. And then probably we can also choose different kinds of exposure for the preset, and we can also adjust the shutter speed and aperture levels to adjust the lighting level of the rendering. And now we can choose, we can try to do some rendering for the scene. We select the HD TV, this one, and then we try to move the camera to a better angle. And then we can try to have some more rendering. As you can see, this is the water that we created earlier on, and these are the 2D trees we created in the previous tutorial. And this is the mental rate system and the mental rate environment, and it looks pretty alright. So thank you for watching this tutorial.